Good morning, Mario, and good morning, Switch fans. I have a Kleenex for you to wipe the tears of laughter after you see how I first tried to record this video. Insert clip of me completely numb now.
Dude, I am so numb. I don't know. I mean, I sound fine, but I look like I got in some serious accident.
Yes, it was a tussle with the dentist this morning. Not the most fun thing in the world, but alas, what's going on, everybody? It's Zach from SwitchForce. Hope your 2023 is starting off super cool. We've got a wonderful list today of the top 10 crazy but likely predictions for 2023. Now, I think this is a momentous year for Nintendo because they're going to carry 6 years of success into the unknown. It's the least we know about a calendar year of games. It's the least we know about the future of the hardware. There are so many things left TBD. The directs are going to be juicy as ever. Let me know in the comments down below your top prediction for 2023. Get that light back on, and here we go. Let's rock with the list. All right, number one, and this is for you all who have been watching me play Animal Crossing since 2020. I think that we will get a new Animal Crossing Switch game announced this year. It's not that crazy of a prediction, but I do think it is quite likely, and I think it would make people go crazy, so it checks all the boxes. Probably not the direct sequel. I'm not predicting New Horizons 2 or Space Age Adventures, but I'm picking something more like a minigame collection. The equivalent of Amiibo Festival. A game like that, but maybe minus the amiibo and with a lot better game design, because they know that this franchise means so much to 40 million players. Hopefully they'll put some more effort in. We got our Happy Home Paradise, so I don't think they'll go that route, although a hotel-based game where you have to check in, check out, and appease all of your villager guests would be absolutely epic. Don't hold your hopes for that one, but I could see the E3 Direct this year revealing a nice new AC title. Now, number two will be for our first Direct of the year, which we peg for February. It's in the second month pretty much every single calendar year, and I think we get our Donkey Kong reveal finally. Poor DK has not got hardly any love on Switch, and despite having a really lovely port of Tropical Freeze, one of the best 2D platformers ever, with some of the best graphics ever, based on those artistic, ephemeral, immersive, amazing levels, I think the game is amazing, and I think we get a new one, which will probably be another 2D game, but this time done specifically for Switch and with another multiplayer focus, I presume. Now, it could be 3D, and we have seen that rumor. That would be incredible, but I do think DK is sort of the 2D champ at this time, and I'd love to see where they go. I think that's a February reveal. We've heard lots of rumors. We know Nintendo is committed to Donkey Kong. He's included heavily in the Mario movie. He's got a new land opening at Universal Studios Japan, including a minecart roller coaster, but I do think in a couple months we see Mr. DK himself. Number three is going to be Hollow Knight Silksong dropping in Q1. That gives me January, February, and March to be correct. We know that the game is coming sometime before the summer. At least that's what Xbox promised back in June. Nintendo has said nothing for ages, but I think the time is coming. And leakers were starting to say that Hollow Knight is coming soon, like real soon, and it feels like a good place to drop a game like that, build some early year hype for the Switch, and release before the onslaught of AAA titles starts to come wrecking. You want Hollow Knight Silksong to get its shine, and it won't get shine if Resident Evil 4 Remake and Redfall and Starfield and Zelda are all out at that time. I think it hits Q1. Number four will be that Zelda Tears of the Kingdom wins Game of the Year. I mean, I think that is pretty crazy considering how many massive games we're going to see on PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X, including major titles from Bethesda and Capcom and Microsoft themselves, plus the highly anticipated Spider-Man 2. But I think Tears of the Kingdom, Breath of the Wild 2, wins Game of the Year, and I'm really ready for Jeff Keighley to hand the trophy to Reggie, to hand to Doug Bowser. That would be the order of operations, or maybe hand it to Jack Black, because I think he's a better Bowser than Doug himself, which brings us to prediction number five. It involves the Mario movie, and I do think we get a game launched in the same month as the movie. That would be an April Mario release, something on store shelves to get those moviegoers grabbing a new cartridge for their Switch. I think 2D is the way to go, and it would be great to see a 2D battle between DK and Mario like the good old days. What can they do to innovate based on a new art style, new gameplay? I mean, they have exhausted New Super Mario Bros. To the fullest extent, and I'm really ready for the 5th generation of 2D Mario and to see where they can take things after the movie, which I do think is going to be awesome. And it's not really a crazy prediction, but the movie looks incredible, and you know I'm going to see it on opening night. Number six is kind of my only negative prediction, and that would be that Advance Wars 1+2 Reboot Camp does not come out. Now, that game has been done for ages, but Nintendo has made no effort to release that title. Yes, we still have global conflict going on, but A, I don't see that global conflict stopping anytime soon, and B, Nintendo doesn't need it. Why put something out that you worry is either going to flop or is a PR mistake? They're very conservative in that way, and unless they release it straight to the eShop, I don't know if this game does come out. Perhaps they find a way to convert this into a new Advance Wars, or maybe it will release, but I don't know. This one is like, could be wrong, but maybe it doesn't come out. We heard about them kind of trashing the 1-2 Switch sequel after it had horrible internal reviews, and maybe they've got enough in the oven that they're okay with letting some burnt pieces kind of slip through the cracks. Number 7 is that the Metroid Prime game is finally ready. We've had rumors resurface lately, as you know. Jeff Grubb predicted it so heavily for the September Direct, and then that incorrect prediction basically eradicated Nintendo leaks for 3 months. Kind of crazy, but now leaks are coming back. Metroid is supposedly coming soon, and this time not according to Grubb, but according to a very reliable Reddit leaker via the moderator of the Gaming Leaks and Rumors forum. Here's my crazy part, though. I think it's going to be back to the trilogy. Everyone's saying it's Metroid Prime Remastered, but it's hard for me to see Nintendo really getting into the full remastered treatment. So they didn't do hardly anything with the 3D Mario titles, and that's big Mario, big anniversary, big IP. Metroid doesn't get as much attention. I understand the idea of practicing for Metroid Prime 4, but perhaps it will just be the trilogy. That's still practicing Switch hardware, it's just not practicing better visuals and better fidelity, and it's not like the Switch can produce that right now anyways, so what would be the point when they're probably waiting for a new console to put out Metroid Prime 4? So maybe it just truly is the trilogy, and it finally releases in the first half of 2023. Prediction number 8 is that we do indeed get a new Nintendo Switch console in 2022. Everyone is so sure that they're skipping this year. They think that the Zelda limited edition OLED model is going to completely outlaw any sort of new hardware, but I think it is high time, and I think Nintendo knows it, and I think they have been prepping for a while. We're going to see lots of scuttlebutt, rumors, and leaks, both sides of this equation all year long, but it does feel like May, with the launch of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, is the perfect time to push out new hardware. Alongside existing hardware, of course, with complete backward compatibility, but with the DLSS, the better graphics, the power we have been waiting for, I think it does happen. And number 9, I believe in quite a bit as well, which is a new Pokemon game in 2023. Okay, that's not that crazy, but the return of Pokemon Let's Go. Pokemon has now sort of splintered into multiple franchises, kind of stealthily, right? They have the Legends series, they have the mainline series, which Scarlet and Violet, absolutely awesome. Ignore the glitches, enjoy the greatness. But they also have the Let's Go franchise. They have the Go franchise. They have the Snap franchise. They have so many. And I think Let's Go gets another crack at it with a remake probably from the Gold and Silver era. Just wait to see who the cover buddies are and then pick your version. My final prediction is going to be Game Boy Advance and Game Boy Color arriving on Nintendo Switch Online this year. They basically sat this past year out from new Switch Online inclusions. Mario Kart and the Course Booster Pass was the big addition, but I think we do finally get GBA and GBC. We've seen the emulator running, and it definitely has a large list of games. It would be a great boost for the Switch Online service, and I know they want to bring value. They haven't been too aggressive with DLC, but perhaps they'll go that route as well, maybe with some Mario Party DLC or something new for one of the upcoming releases. But GBA and GBC feel like a sure bet after a full year of N64 and Genesis. It's time to advance the nostalgic catalog once again. And there you have it. 10 crazy but likely predictions for 2023. Let me know which is your favorite, which one am I so wrong on, and which do you have of your own to add in the comments down below. Hit that like button if you enjoy this show. Thank you so much. I hope your year is starting off wonderfully. If it's not, you got a lot of days left. Don't worry. This year is still going to be great for all of us. Until next time, thanks again, everybody. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay happy, stay positive out there. SwitchForce out.